Hello, dear viewers. Today we will be speaking about neurographica. So neurographica is a kind of art therapy which helps us to relax our mind, which helps us to find new ways in our brains and to create new neuron connections. So today I'm going to give you a tutorial how to do it step by step. So first of all, you need to take a notebook and to set up your topic. Let's say our topic for today will be peace of mind, or as opposite, anxiety. So you need to set up a timer for 2 minutes and just to write down a list of words randomly. There should be about 20 words in your list, but if it's more or less, just don't worry and just write your list. So if you ask me what kind of words it should be, I will tell you that it should be any words. It can be words which are connected with your problem, with your anxiety or peace of mind, or there can be any words which just come up to your mind and just randomly appear in your mind. Just write them down into the list and just don't worry about if they're strange or unusual or not appropriate. In this way you activate your neuron connections in your subconscious mind, which refer to the topic that you pointed out. You may be surprised how randomly the words appear in your mind, and it may seem they are not connected between each other at all. So now, when you're finishing, be prepared for the next step. You need to take a sheet of paper and very quickly to make a scribble on the paper within 1, 2, 3. So it should be really emotional scribble on the paper, which shows your inner conflict on this question. As soon as you are done doing scribbling, you need to continue any bits that are outstanding from the main picture using neuroline or neurographic line. So it's kind of line which you are not controlling. This line should be like lines in the nature, like line of the rivers or trees or something else. Doing this exercise, we are releasing our inner tension and we are letting to get it out from inside. As soon as you are done releasing your inner tension, you need to find any sharp corners on your picture or any intersections on your picture and round them up. So how are you rounding them up? You just throw a smile inside any corners that you notice and just make it smooth and round. So any corners which you find, you make it smooth and round, and the space between the corners, you just color them with your Sharpie. So follow the routine until you find any corners, any intersections on your picture. In this way you're showing your brain that you are rounding up the conflicts, that you're smoothing the conflicts, because our mind, when sees sharp corners, it perceives it as it's a conflict. So any line on the paper represents like a thought in our mind, and when some controversial thoughts are interconnected in our mind, we are receiving inner conflict that makes us feeling anxious or tense or desperate or maybe depressed. So in this way we literally drawing our conflicts on the paper, and we are trying to round up the conflicts, we are trying to smooth the conflicts, and we are giving a signal to our brains that we are not in the conflict anymore, and our brains receives a new program, a new code, which it follows to find a new way of mental health in life. And you can literally feel that while doing it, you will feel relaxed and you will feel calmer and you will feel lighter and you will feel maybe some body signs. You may start to feel like you want to cry, or you may feel dizzy or sick, or something else can appear in your body. You don't need to be afraid of that, you just need to notice that, because in this way our body releases from inattention, and in this way our body lets our blocked emotions go out and not to cause us any problems with our mental or physical health. So in this way, Neurographica, it's a really safe way to get out of unpleasant emotions which we keep inside. So rounding up the corners, we are literally letting out our suppressed fear, and we are healing our anxiety. And meanwhile, we are moving to our next step, to the coloring. So the main principle of coloring is that we need to combine two elements which are next to each other in one color. So what does it mean? It means that you may color two elements in one color, you may color three or more elements in one color which are next to each other. It means that not less than two elements. You may color them as flows, but you just need to remember that coloring elements in one color, we are making even stronger connections between neurons on our neurographic picture. So if you notice that with the time our picture starts to look like neuron connections in our brains. So with the help of Neurographica, we are creating new healthy neuron connections in our brains, and we combine them in one color, letting them be even stronger, because as far as you know, to create a new habit, you need to create new neuron connections in our brains. So we are using different methods for that. We are using coloring, we are using rounding up, and when we make harmonious picture of our neuron connections, our brain starts to read it as a code, and it starts to behave in a new way and create a new harmonious life for yourself. Also, don't forget, while coloring and while drawing your neurographic picture, don't connect to listen to yourself. So now we are moving to the next step. You need to find a place on your picture where you feel the potential, where you feel that this bit needs healing, where you feel that you need to just harmonize this part of your brain, and we will harmonize it with the help of drawing a circle, because circle is a harmonizing shape. You just draw a big circle at any place of your picture where you wish, and this circle needs to be really thick, so a little bit thicker than all of your lines. And when the circle crosses your main picture, you need to round up all the connections, all the intersections, and all the corners, showing your mind that any changes in your life will be absolutely positive for you, will be absolutely beneficial for you, and you just show your mind that everything is fine, you just don't have anything to worry about. And now we are moving to the final step of our routine. We will be drawing power lines. What are the power lines? Power lines are the help of the universe, help of God, of friends, or anything you believe in. Because sometimes we understand that, yes, we are strong enough, we have experience, we have everything that we need, but we also need to be acceptable for support and help from others. For this goal, we are drawing power line. So power line can be painted from any corner of your picture. It can be drawn either from the top to the bottom, from the left to right, or right to left. So any way that you feel that it's appropriate for your picture. And of course, don't forget to round up any intersections and sharp corners which will appear after you invite this power line into your life. Because sometimes when we receive help, it may be unexpected and it may create some chaos in our life. But we just give our brain a signal that don't worry, everything will be fine, I will cope with everything. And we just round up and smooth everything on our picture, and we are given new harmonious way of work for our brains. So we are coming to an end of our routine, and at the end of this routine you may add some color, you may add some shades, you may add some additional color to your existing picture, just to make it perfect. But it's not 100% obligatory. You just feel what you feel and just do what you feel. So at the end of the picture, when you see at your picture, you should feel that it became more harmonious, that your brain became more harmonious, that you received a new version of yourself, just better version of yourself. And you may repeat routine as much as you want. Just don't forget that it's not really safe to do many pictures a day, because you need to give our body and minds just some space to be able to reflect on it, to be able to let out your suppressed emotions. But it's one of the safest way to process the emotions. It's one of the safest way to become peace and quiet and calm. So just follow the routine when you need it, and just set up any topic that you need and just follow my steps. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or you would like to find out more about Neurographica, please make a comment to the video, and I will try to do my best to help you to understand more about this scientific way to get peace of mind in our life. Thank you.